My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. We're here to play the Silent in Ascension 8. Being tough enemies are harder to kill. Alright. Remove card from the deck. I do like doing that as Silent. With both Neutralize and Survivor both covering defense. Probably remove a defend, makes it much easier to take aggressive cards for a bit. What are our paths looking like? I do like this. So we have a lot of time to prepare for it, but it's 2 elites with possibly up to 3 rests beforehand. Yeah. Give me that. Give me some poison, goddammit. The game does not seem to want me to play with poison cards much. Especially not the poison rares like Accelerant. Gosh forbid the game let me play with those. Set myself up for 2 strikes on the main body. Yeah, that'll do it. All's well. Looks like we'll get out of this fight without taking damage. Does that count? Haze, 3 energy, Sly, apply 4 upgrades to 6 poison to all enemies. I'm gonna take it. I don't really think it kind of counts as poison for us right now because I can't really trigger it. Come on, let me get an acrobatics. This one's just Cloak and Dagger Spray, Precise Cuts, single Dagger Spray for AoE purposes. I don't have an early shot, do I? Yeah, I'll happily transform. 2 cards for that. What? Oh, come on! What the hell? Alright, well, Dagger Spray will work really well with that. Now I gotta take Shivs, you god damn it! How dare you make me play differently to how I'm playing right now? That's rude of you, video game. Don't you know? Don't you know I already turned down 1 Dagger Spray? Blade of Ink is only good if I'm actually attacking like a couple times that turn, so really disappointing at the moment, unfortunately. Deflect, Strangle, and Speedster. Between these, it's Deflect or nothing. I'm happy to take a single cost, so I can defend while still spending all of my energy on aggression. I think Blade of Inks both want an upgrade, but like, they don't really have any purpose in this deck at the moment, so I probably just go for the additional duration of weakness. Ripple Basin, not a thing I really care to benefit that much from. I'm gonna upgrade the Blades of Ink. Stone Calendar? What is this deck? It wants to be aggressive and defensive at the same time? Alright. Well. Upgraded uncommon power or upgraded uncommon skill? Upgraded uncommon skill, Shivs. There it is, up my sleeve. Add 4 Shivs to your hand. Yep, alright. Just do it, Elite Line. Oh boy. Blade of Ink up my sleeve. Shiv, 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 shiv. And now the up my sleeve is lower cost, making it significantly better for the next cycle. Dagger Spray is still really important damage. Now, I've got 8 that I can throw at someone. Come on, Dagger Spray, quick in this cycle. It'll be so good. Literally the top card of this cycle. Hell yeah, get him, Dagger Spray. Get him, mate. You're absolute gunner, mate. You're an absolute gunner. Well. Oh! Don't calendar, got him! And as much as I do want Finisher in this deck, I have to take it. Because the Blades of Ink. Blade of Ink up my sleeve. God, I would love additional energy. Just imagine how much additional energy would go off right now. Play the Blade of Ink. Oh. Getting hard to leave this fight. At least I'm well defended, and yeah, this one will do it. Blade Dance. As much as there's another finisher there, what I'm missing right now is low cost, make the blades and attack the enemy with them. Should have skill pot earlier. Probably don't skill pot this turn anymore. And leave the Blade Dance in the cycle. I'll skill pot. Sure. Free Blade of Ink. And then sleeve, strike. Finisher. Almost lethal. I take 9, and yo, damn it. Oh, I was about to say, and you take lethal, and they still do, because let open. We play 3 skills in the turn, they take the last 5 damage. That's one more Blade Dance, and I think we're probably done collecting cards now, but I suspect I probably have to rest here in order to not to die. I would love additional energy after this boss, please. Lantern's really good for turn 1. We're going to have some very aggressive openings, courtesy of that. Blade of Ink. Ow. My Bodhi. Blade of Ink. Fish for an attack bot this turn. I need to weaken you. No, I'll go for damage. 1, 2, 3, strike, and then stagger? Yeah, I guess neutralize is the best we can do that turn. Unfortunately, we did go past a bunch of our really good tools there. Thank you, Stone Calendar, for pitching in a bunch more damage there. And we'll finish that fight. Ooh, it's got to be Assassinate, right? 0 energy and it sets up vulnerability on turn 1 reliably. Ooh! What, do I start each combat with a Blade of Ink already? And then just go as aggressive as I can on turn 1? Neutralize into Suppress is also really good. It's 0 cost, that's also in the opening hand, also innate, also a bunch of status effects. No, Imbue the... No, I can't imbue up my sleeves because it'll put too many shivs in the hand. Imbue Blade of Ink, yes. Because I've got 4 energy on that first turn consistently. Oh, I'm very excited to see how well that does. If it does at all. Like, look at this. All right, let's see how well this does. Got him. All right, did pretty well. Power Potion, second copy finisher is enough for this deck now. 1, 2, up my sleeves. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. And then, okay, this seems pretty good. I'm going to take a second copy of Up My Sleeves. That's the last copy of Up My Sleeves. I don't want to dilute this deck too much. Yeah, it worked out pretty well. Mm, 7 damage ain't great. Unmovable, Flick Flack Expertise. No, thank you. Ooh. Kifuda. Upon pickup, enchant 3 cards with droids. Which means they give you 3 bulk when you play them. I like the idea of popping that on aggressive cards so that I can just like passively defend a little while I aggress. I also quite like Paper Crane. Enemies with weak deal 40% less damage rather than 25%. Because again, that also helps us constrain the enemy's damage while remaining aggressive. 1 and 2. I mean, I am getting really lucky that Up My Sleeves is in the opening hand of every single fight I have. That's pretty lucky, admittedly. Well, I got one of the copies of Up My Sleeve at least here. Oh, I had another shiv coming as well. Flex and Jutsu Bracelet, and do I take a Cloak and Dagger? No, that's bloat. I want second turn of vulnerability for Assassinate so that I can complete the fight if I need to. Gremlin Horn, huge AoE right there. And then Dagger Spray kills all of them. Pendulum, whenever you shuffle your draw pile, draw a card. Pounce. Only if I have it up my... no, I don't need that. Deflect plus. Look, I could make an argument for it. I'm not going to, though. I had a finisher after all that as well. Acrobatics, Leading Strike, and Slice. A single upgraded Leading Strike? Not that bad, actually. We're done. We don't need another Up My Sleeves. I just need to upgrade the other one that I have. Good gosh. Meal Ticket, Colorless Potion, all of these pretty cool. Don't need them though. I'll edit the question mark. Oh, I'll give up the HP here. I want the... Whenever you add a card to your deck, add an additional copy is nice, but I don't want to add cards. Whenever you play an attack, gain 1 block, says Delta of the Wind, and... Well, there's one thing I do a lot of, and it's attacking. I'm gonna upgrade the other Blade of Ink, just in case I draw it on the first turn and want to go to hell off. Cool. Play spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Decent damage. Yeah, my plan is to not frantically escape, actually. It's to win this fight significantly before I need to. Ooh, video game. Can I at least have knife trap? Thank you. Ugh. You are actually kidding me. The enemy's not weak. No! What the hell? I'm goddamn furious. That deck was incredible. That was one turn off Stone Callan to finish the out enemy. I was certain we were finding that fight. That's why I did the flex bot turn 1. Alright. Well. What do we do about this one then? Damn. Oh, that hurts to... look, don't focus on the wraps, otherwise you'll fall into despair. Let's remove a single defend. I'm going to take this right-hand path out here. Oh, gosh. Yeah, the turn that the enemy is defending for 5, what I need is 6 damage. Okay, can I finish you that turn? Leading Strike's decent for damage, but I really want to take an Acrobatics so that I can just look at anything with Sly and go, yeah, I'll take that. Remove a card from deck. Cut a Strike. Because I do not have the ability to fight an AoE fight right there. Oh, boy. I'm on a deadline with elites. I have exactly 1 fight to figure out what I do to those elites. Maybe I should have taken that Leading Strike. Flick Flack for both damage and something to defend, and AoE. You know what? Acro Flick Flack. Give me another Acro and another Flick Flack. This is going to be great. Upgrade Neutralize in case we're in a single target. Hell yeah. Full defense and damage that turn. Flick Flack, and strike. Next cycle is going to be Flick Flack Central. We've got an Acrobatics in the opening hand, ideally. Gotta take a couple of lumps here, but thankfully I know most of our strikes. Yeah, still left in the draw pile. 1 and 2 and discard. Yeah, we're comfy. Good fight. Stone Cracker. The start of boss combats. Upgrade 3 cards in your draw pile for the rest of the combat. There's also a Tactician here, which I would love to upgrade this Tactician. And I will take a risky elite fight here as well. Ugh. Yeah, this might have been exactly the elite that I wanted to see least. Yeah, you do a lot of damage. It's a problem with you, buddy. Okay. 29 in a single shouldn't be that bad. It's pretty bad, actually. 1 and 2 and 3 damage off. Yeah, I knew that was an aggressive line to be taking there. I was just kind of hopeful I'd be able to make it through. That was too hopeful. All right. Let's slow down. Pomander upgrades neutralized for a second turn of vulnerability. We have... what about a 3 rest late shop 1 elite path? 2 early question marks. I don't love it, but given that we are the silent and without very specific setup, the early elites are pretty tough for us. I feel like there's an argument to be made. I'd like to take the damage card first this time. I have so much respect for Noxious Fumes. I have so much respect and love for Noxious Fumes. It doesn't do damage in the time scale of a fight. It does damage on the time scale of geology, but I do love Noxious Fumes regardless. I shouldn't, but I do. Can I now build an ultra defensive deck that just gets to stand there and watch the enemy die to poison? Maybe. Dodge and roll would be a little part of that deck, sure. Nope. I'm not getting greedy. I'll just take a little bit of gold, thank you. Actually, just a smidgen of gold for me. Come on, give me Outbreak, the power that does damage to all enemies if you have poisoned X times. I think it's 3. Explosive Ampule, Dagger Spray, Acrobatics Hand Trick. Feels like we have to take a Dagger Spray as a source of damage, a source. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I'll yeah, this is good. Piercing Whale, definitely, and Acrobatics. Just some really, really good commons to fill out this deck with. May end up using Explosive Ampule in this fight. Saves me 4 HP this turn to use it. Alright. No, you can't count. I was doing a new counting strategy. So you skip a couple numbers, and the answer is wrong, but no one thinks you're being a smartass because they realize by the end of it that you actually do not know math. It's a pretty good strategy, right? Whoa. There goes the Damp Cultist, and here is Corrosive Wave. Whenever you draw a card, apply 3 poison to all enemies this turn. Yes. And Noxious Wave wants an upgrade, and so does any of our card draw. Corrosive Wave, Survivor, and Dodge and Roll. We don't need to use Piercing Whale. That'll be really good later. Doesn't need to be good now. Unfortunately, our best poison is on the complete opposite side of the draw cycle from the card that actually uses it. And we're starting to get some poison on you. Oh, damn it. Shouldn't have done that, I don't think. Oh, no, not corrosive wave with nothing again. Ugh. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Can I finish you this turn? Yes. Thankfully. Speed pot. Gain 5 dex. At the end of your turn, lose 5 dex. And miniature cannon. Upgraded attack, steal 3 additional damage. Gain block equal to the poison on all enemies, says Mirage. Take a copy of that. White Star. Elites drop an additional card reward. Neat. I'm going to upgrade Dagger Spray because it gives it a lot more damage. It doesn't seem like it's that much more, but with the miniature cannon, just wait until we draw it. I also really need some more card draw in this deck so the corrosive wave can do something. There we go. 9 damage to all enemies twice. There's the fight. Second Noxious Fumes I think I can take. I think anything beyond that is way too much. Mirage. 0. I like that. Backflip. First attack or skill you play each turn is placed atop your draw pile. Sells Nostalgia over there. Sadly, I can't take it. I'm going to hold here, keep as much money as possible. Yeah, one of these has got to be draw. None of them are draw. Tactician? Yeah. That's still glue, even if it's not draw. And how well defended am I in this fight? I will rest. Noxious, Noxious. I'll aggro. That's fine. Okay, you're gonna wake up at the end of this turn, so I might as well throw Dagger Spray Strike at you. I also know what my next hand is. So we can just dodge and roll, defend, defend. Mirage. Okay, I haven't gotten Corrosive Wave or, nice, any of my card draw, so I knew that all of that was still left in the deck. Corrosive Wave, by the way, just in case I haven't mentioned it at all, it says, after you play Corrosive Wave, whenever you draw a card this turn, apply 3 poison to all enemies. So it's a way of turning glue into a real and viable deck. Alright, enemy's pretty close to lethal next turn. You're kidding, right? Never mind, enemy's dead. I really didn't want to have to waste any more on that. Discard your hand, add a Shiv. Shiv Plus is actually pretty good because the Shiv Plus would then be 6 damage and then it would also be 9 damage because the miniature cannon. That said, the Hunt, deal 9 damage if fatal, gain an additional card ward is probably the most viable of these. More card wards is more opportunities for me to pick up. Largely, backflip. Very Hot Cocoa, starting to combat with 4 additional energy. I'm really happy to do that as silent a lot of the time because you have a much larger opening hand than other characters. And, you know, gosh forbid I get a bag of prep to pair with it. Yeah, this is not a shame. Not really a great first turn there. Oh well. I'm not willing to let you do that damage to me. I suspect I'm not going to be cycling back to the fatal card there, but oh well. Another piercing whale is really good. A lot of the time that'll just save its full turn. I think I can afford this debt. I've got a bunch of question marks ahead, so I might be able to remove it from those. You're kidding me. Picked up a curse. Well, at least I get the relic. Gorget at the start of combat, gain 4 plating. I will take 1 ritual as well. Touch of Insanity, probably less good than Radiant Tincture for us. Now I got 2 curses I need to remove from this deck. Woof. Backflip, Survivor through Tactician. Yeah, I don't really need to throw out anything else there. Yikes. Okay. I didn't take too much damage that turn. That's okay. The Hunt, additional card ward after this. Great. I'm a decent fan of Anticipate. If I have enough card draw. Which I don't really feel like I do. Well-laid plans. Predator is kind of card draw. It's just not really card draw I can combo with anything. Well-laid plans I can combo with everything. Oh, doesn't want to be Regent because I won't be able to play him. Defect is actually pretty good. Double energy? Double energy reboot? Spinner is also decent AoE for us if we want that. Signal boost. I like signal boost as well. Signal boost. I don't think I want hotfix because I didn't take a orb. I need enough card draw that on turn 1 I'm like pretty much guaranteed to draw card draw. That'd be nice. That'd be handy. That'd be helpful. That'd be good. I'm gonna pop a Radiant Tincture here. Additional energy this turn helps us block. Enemy is gonna be pretty aggressive next turn, so I'm gonna hold the Survivor. Yeah. Noxious, Mirage, Defend, Survivor. And then I think we just hold this. I'll even hold the Hunt specifically, see if I can get another card out of this. Perfect blocked again. Oh, hell yeah. 5 defense, and that'll get us another card reward. Flick Flack, Slide, deal 9 to all. No. Prepared is good, but I really wish I really would have wished it were upgraded if I want to take it. And I don't think Knife Trap goes in a deck that doesn't have any shivs. I want Signal Boost 0 costed. I want the double damage 0 cost, double energy 0 costed as well. Let's use Mazalith's Gift in this fight. A little bit embarrassed by how little defense I can actually conjure together on that first turn, even with 7 cards in hand. Don't need to do anything now. Guessing well will be really good on future turns. Double energy and then draw. Get rid of that doubt. I'm happy to get rid of the hunt just in speed. Yeah. God damn. Okay. 10 incoming. Okay. 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 It's getting pretty bad. Oh, you're kidding me, right? Well, they're not kidding me. I know what killed that deck. Very little additional defense, so much glue, so little support. I mean, like, we were getting there. Well-laid plans giving us the ability to hold the corrosive wave for the right period of time, but, like, the second Noxious Fumes was too much. Taking the first Noxious Fumes and upgrading it was good. Tactician was a bit too much glue to ask for if I only have one other source of discard in the deck with Acrobatics. And realistically, picking up 2 curses at the same time absolutely screwed my ability to take that line. But I was already on that line when I got the curses, dang it. Alright. One last time. Now, it is worth noting that when we get, past 30 minutes and I'm starting a new run, I am definitely now thinking largely of speed. I'm happy to take riskier plays when we get further on in. And yeah, I know, it's not like I've been taking a shortage of risky plays so far. There's a 4 elite path that I do not think will survive that I would love to have a look at and see if we can. Fasten! Gain 5 additional block from defend cards. I like the idea of finding Fasten early in a deck. Wait, I didn't add that. Yeah, no, I've got Jack of all Trades, which randomly creates colorless cards, including that. Yeah, no, I want to find Fasten early in a deck, because I think you could probably run away with just using Defends. Especially if you upgraded Fasten, because it's like 7 additional block? So if the Fasten is upgraded and the Defend is upgraded, that's 15 block from a Defend in the base. Let's see. Blade Dance. Any rests are on this line? Oh, definitely not enough to upgrade. Well, hatch and then upgrade. Even that egg. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And we're able to take out the Leaf Slime in the back line with a single strike next turn. Ugh. With a single Shiv, as it turns out, but unfortunately, we have to take 6 damage. Get him! In terms of damage, I'll take a leading strike. I do need to actually be able to do damage to the elites if I want to beat them. Especially with that poison potion, that's going to help as well. Two damage shivs, woof. Dodge and roll backstab dagger spray, first source of AoE. I'll take it. Jackpot, deal 25 damage, add random 3 0 costs into your hand. Absolutely. Actually, I realize what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna be retaining my hands here. I'll still use the poison potion. But I have too many viable cards in this opening hand, and then, like, I can just leave Anticipate and Prepared for the right times as well. I promise I was already thinking about this before I saw the fact that the next draw is an abysmal hand. Strike, strike, leading strike, Shiv. Next hand is the enemy's first attack. We anticipate. Great. Neutralize, Blade Dance. There we are. 1 and 2 and 3 and Shiv. Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. Enemy down, Juzu bracelets, and acrobatics. That's some glue I've been looking for. I would love now to pick up some defensive tools, please. Jack of all trades for a second colorless. Those have actually been fishing for pretty high value cards. Yeah, like here. I'll definitely use a shockwave to make the enemy weak and vulnerable for the next 3 turns. Get him! I'll take the second acro, but it's getting harder to do. Shiv, shiv, shiv. Jack of all trades hopefully has something reasonable. Ooh. Yep, that counts. Also, we're in the new draw pile where my new dagger spray is. 1 and 2, and I'll drop a defend, so I don't have to worry about the infection damage. And we're waiting for dagger spray now. So dagger spray is 10 duel. So we'll set up the frontline target to die as soon as we get the dagger spray. Mm-hmm. Eight and 20. Yeah. Come on. I know half of the deck is garbage and half of the deck is incredible. You can't stop me. That's dagger spray next. And then defend. I'll take 3 damage this turn. All I have to do is finish off that regular before I draw a full hand of just infections. Come on! Got him. Hacker preparation. The start of combat. Draw 2 additional cards. Big fan. Big fan. Calc Gamble. Given the amount of draw I have access to, it's a pretty good tool. I got a flex bot as well. That's going to be really, really good for the upcoming 2 elite fights. I'll take a rest here. Let's do those 2 elite fights. This is probably where our flex pot goes. Half HP. I got weakness left in the draw pile still. Do I go all out? I think I go all out. Ow. Automation Stratagem, and then I draw 2 cards. Those 2 cards get me new draw pile. I play the survivor of them. Defend, defend, leading strike, strike. And then I'll take 8 this turn. Enemy dies next. 1, 2. Swift, Hot, and Venerable T-Set. I'll take an Echoing Slash to help us with AoE. Damn it. Actually, we might be okay. Mauler can be really annoying. Yep. Swift Hot. Thank you for being really annoying, Mauler. Didn't even manage to well defend that turn. Still only got 5 defense out of it. Alright, we can finish you off next turn. Really depends. Oh, weak pot. That's helpful. I'll take another Blade Dance. Right. Yeah, decent damage. Still no defense whatsoever. Very much relying on, I guess, the kindness of strangers for damage. Dagger Spray. No need to calc. No need to calc, chat. Could be a calculator, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Weak pot. Got neutralize this turn, so I don't need 2 weak pot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Probably weak pot this turn, unless I draw neutralize again. Finesse and Fisticuffs. Fisticuffs definitely wants to be the final thing we play here. I'll weaken you. Dagger Spray, Echoing Slash, Fisticuffs. 9 more block. Damn it. 23 damage in a single turn is not going to be possible there, unfortunately. Oh, you got me. Oh. So rude. I'll draft some defensive cards. I just don't know what silent defensive cards I want to draft other than Backflip. And it didn't show me a Backflip until I got to floor 2 last time. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. I'll draft some gosh dang defensive cards, I guess. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. Top left is a series playlist from my playlist on the content on this game, rather, past, present, and future. A special thanks this episode to Seamus. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves. And hopefully we'll see you all next time.